I think it's important you said that because you yourself, you were a pound-for-pound fighter, and then you had that little slate where things weren't going your way. It seems like you've turned it around. How did you turn it around, and how can Keith do that, and what does it take to turn it around and get back to your old self or halfway to your old self?
Well, it's a self-realization, right? If you don't get out of yourself, you don't really realize who you truly are. You know, you're just gonna keep stumbling, and we see a lot of world champion fall even deeper. You know, something that I'm blessed with is I was with the right people, and this tournament that I was in allowed me to see where my talent was, and then allowed me to be motivated. And that aspect, I started to learn again all over. You know, everybody knew my style. Now I gotta create a different style, and I did, and now I'm here.
How did you do that? Because I remember when you were 126 and you fought Walters, it was obviously way too big for you. So you're like, I gotta go to 122, which was hard for you to make then, but now you're all the way back to 118. 35 now?
37, yeah.
30, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hard, you know, when you're that age to drop those extra pounds. How did you go all the way back?
Who are you calling old, man?
Oh, okay, when you're that age, let's put it that way, not old. But you know what I mean? It's not like when you're 27 making that weight.
Well, you know, I think that, again, it's motivation. I've always been a smaller guy. That's why I didn't even have a problem making the weight, because, you know, when I put my mind into it, it just happens. You know, again, not a problem with the weight at all. But the motivation came in because I was in something that I wanted to be in. You know, the excitement was there, the motivation was there, fighting the best fighter out there. This is where I wanted to be.
What do you think now with Inoue, the monster? Everybody's acting like this guy, like it's gonna knock your head off, basically, right? I mean,
they don't understand that. Or in the words of the legendary Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot.
They forgot the left hook?
Yeah, the left hook. You know, when Roy was saying and singing that song, y'all must have forgot, because they forgot that I'm that guy. I'm that guy that just takes everybody out with one punch.
Yesterday I talked to Luis Neri, La Panterita, and he said a lot of people are sleeping on you. He said he wouldn't be surprised at all if you win that fight. Like I said, everyone's like underdog, and he said that he thinks that's actually motivating you.
It is, you know, and you see that the more that I'm in this division, the more that I started to see myself, and I started to recover my ability. You know, the speed, the power is coming back all over again. And that's something that people just, they have a one side, you know, they think that this is how it's supposed to be. There's an expectation, but sometimes with expectation doesn't truly come, you know, or it doesn't really happen. You know, I have my own ways of looking at things. I've been in this game, and the reason why he is the way he is because people fear him. When you get a guy who doesn't fear anybody.
Can you give us an update when and where? We're hearing the fall, but what can you say?
You know, that's something that that's why I'm here with my promoter, because we were discussing the whole situation. We don't really know what's going on. I love the tournament. I love the concept, but one way or another, this is how I live. This is how I do things, and I want to fight. You know, that's all I want to do is fight. And the thing about what's happening now and what my promoter and I is looking at is we don't know anything. We've reached out to them numerous times. We haven't reached out. You know, we haven't had any proper date where it's gonna be, when it's gonna be. I need to fight. I want to fight, and that's how it's gonna be. And whatever my promoter will decide to do, I'm gonna follow him. I've always followed him, and that's how I will always be. You know, I've always been the loyal kind of guy, and I love this concept.
Is it gonna happen? I guess
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it is. You know, but in the meantime, if I don't hear anything, you know, my promoter and I, we're gonna move on.
When's the last time you heard something? They kind of ghosted on you, or? Well,
my promoter had talked to them, and they said they'll get back to them, but they haven't. The last time that we've heard from them was in my wife's birthday, June 21st. You know, I know I got it right, baby. I got it right this time, okay? I didn't say the wrong birth date, okay? So that's pretty much it. You know, we haven't heard anything, and again, I love the opportunity that they've given me, fighting the best out there, making me world champion all over again, and I want to fight. That's all it is. Just communicate and know exactly when I'll fight, and you know, and we'll be here.
Has there been any problems in the past in terms of getting money and getting dates previous to today?
Let's just look at it this way. The tournament is supposed to be done in June or July. We're in July already. You know, that's what it was supposed to be done. And I don't mind fighting till September. But
do they owe you money as well?
No, we've always done it the right way. We've always done it the right way. We've always reached out to them and followed the protocol to get the money and all of that stuff. We never had a problem with them. You know, but the only thing is again, the tournament is supposed to be done by June and July. and we're ending July, you know. And I was saying that, you know what, I'm still down to fight till September, but I don't think at this moment in time, I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. But I want to fight. If they want to push it out that way, I'll fight. Just give me some fighters.
Could you bring it to another network? Have you spoken to Inoue's people? Maybe you can bring it to another network,
well, that's what my promoter has been doing with them, just reaching out to them and just make the fight happen. You know, whatever decision that we're gonna make from here on, it's just we want communication because we do want to fight, we do want to make things happen. But if that doesn't work, then we're willing to move on and make it happen some other time.
Still at 118?
They're putting Inoue up there with Crawford and Canelo as top 5 pound for pound. Is that what you see when you watch him? He is that good?
I mean, he's good. Power wise.
Oh, Freddie.
Freddie. Good to see you, Freddie. Yeah, so, you know, he's a good fighter. You know, but I can see that, you know, the way he fought was just like a younger me. You know, and he said it himself that he looked up to me growing as he was growing up. And a lot of his tendencies is the way I do things. You know, and he's a great fighter. That's pretty much it. But when I look at it, the thing is, when it comes down to a fighter, it's not a fighter you ask, like, is he better than you? Is he good? It's not. You know?
How do you think he's going to react to fighting someone who can match him in power?
That's something that no one has seen. He hasn't seen it himself. You know, when he's in there with somebody, everybody's afraid of him. So he's able to do what he has to do. But you see a guy like me who's not afraid to get hit, who's not afraid to punch. You know, it becomes this: who's the biggest hooker of them all? You know?
So that's what you think it's gonna come down to?
Hey, it comes down to who, you know, if he wants to hook, I'll hook him.
Better knockouts, Argentinian or Montiel?
Both of them have their own greatness in them, and you know.
You also, you know, talking about how he's going to react to tasted power. Do you think there's going to be something there when you're able to take, if you're able to take his best punch? You know, do you think that's something new for him to experience too that can help you in this fight?
Definitely. I mean, you know, that's something that we all have to answer when the moment that we get inside the ring. You know. But it's something that we just kind of guess because we haven't seen it. You know, all I know is that I'm not the guy to back up. I'm not the guy to play possum with. You know, I'm a very dangerous guy. Yeah, he's a very dangerous guy, but I've been with guys bigger than him, been with guys, you know, strong as well. But I give him the biggest respect. I think he's a tremendous fighter.
How would you assess, like look at his resume? What do you think he's looking at his resume? What is it? What does it mean? Is it a good resume? Is it a great resume? Is it solid?
It's okay. I don't think it's a great resume. You know, he's still young. He's fought guys that, I mean, you look at my resume, I fought world champions. I fought 11, 12 world champions in a row. You know, he hasn't done that yet. And don't get me wrong, everybody's different and they go in there differently. You know, it's like somebody who fights in the gym and they're tremendous, but when they get into the fight, they don't show up. You know, it's just like that. So I don't look at resume in that way. All I know is what I'm capable of and what he's capable of. And it's exciting.
Are you staying at 118 after the tournament?
You know, I'm a very small guy when it comes down to it. I've never had a problem with 118. You know, I can play. I can play 126 to 115. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
115? Wow.
I can play. That's all.
Superfly.
Yeah, that's it. Superfly, baby.